Hello, everyone. I'm Jemima Ando, and we are Group 5. In this our presentation, we are going to look at the media under these three eras. That is the Kwame Nkrumah era, the Fourth Republic, and the social media era. So Gabi will be taking us through the Kwame Nkrumah era and the Fourth Republic. Gabriel.
Okay, thank you very much. I would like to talk about the media or the press under the First Republic and as well as under the Fourth Republic, where I'll be focusing on how the media worked under these dispensations, the laws that were used to control the media, and as well as the political theory underpinning the operations of the media. So now let's zoom into the press under Kwame Nkrumah. The press under Kwame Nkrumah played two critical roles. We have before independence, after independence. So before independence, the media was used, or the press was used as a tool to galvanize or mobilize people to support the independence agenda. A typical example is the Accra Evening newspaper that was used to mobilize people or Ghanaians to champion the drive for independence. Then after independence, the press came under the control of the government that was led by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah also established the Ghanaian Press Limited, which published the Ghanaian Times, and then subsequently he bought the Daily Graphic from the British. So these two dominant newspapers came under the total control of the state, and then Kwame Nkrumah used it as a tool to propagate his socialist and political ideology. So apart from the control of the state by the press, the control of the press by the state, we also have certain laws that the government at the time used to control the operations of the press. A typical example is the PDA Act that was passed in 1958. This law was used to detain people without trial. We also have the criminal libel law, which was used to arrest and punish critics. Then we also have the Newspaper Licensing Act that was passed, and it formed the basis under which the government used to punish or shut down the Ashanti Empire, the Ashanti Panier, which was more critical of the government at the time. So for the political theory underpinning the press under the First Republic, I can say that at the initial stage, the press was a developmental press. Then later, it became Kwame Nkrumah became an authoritarian president, and he used the press as a tool to propagate only his political and sociological ideology. Now to the Fourth Republic. The Fourth Republic era brought about major changes to the media ecosystem. We will have the 1992 Constitution, which birthed the Fourth Republic, granting the media under Chapter 12 the freedom that it needs to be able to operate. The Chapter 12 of the Constitution also banned censorship. Then, as a result of that, we entered into an era of media pluralism where private individuals now have the power or the legal mandate to be able to establish their own media or press entities. So we have a lot of press entities coming on board, like Joy FM, TV3, Metro, Peace FM, and then as well as other private newspapers that also came on board. Now, at the legal front, we have the 1992 Constitution establishing the NMC, which is established or giving the power to be able to create that enabling environment for journalists to be able to operate or the press to be able to operate with the utmost freedom that they need without any interference or victimization. Then we also have the repeal of the criminal libel law in 2001, which gives journalists the freedom to be able to express their opinion, to be able to criticize government. Even if they go wrong, they can be sued in a civil defamation rather than in a criminal procedure or process. Then we also have the passage of the RTI in 2019. Then we also have regulatory bodies like NMC and as well as the GJA. All these were regulatory bodies that were established to ensure that the media operates within the ambit of freedom and has the expression to flow. Then also, when you talk about the political theory, I can say that the media under the Fourth Republic was more of a liberal and a democratic press as compared to an authoritarian one under Kwame Nkrumah. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Gabby. So I'm Michelle, so I'll take you through the social media. Since 2010, social media in Ghana like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, WhatsApp, and a lot about the social media platform has given a direct voice in political and news. It has already given a citizen a direct voice in politics and news. So this platform also enable protests, activism, and also a public debate without relying on traditional media. However, this freedom also brings challenges like misinformation, propaganda, and also fake news. So with this social media, we have some laws that guide. We have a law that guide. So some of the laws are the Electronic Communication Act and also the NCA. So with overall of the social media has given Ghana a stronger voice in politics and public life. It has made the media more democratic, but it also reminds us to be careful about what we share and believe. So with this, I will leave it to Jemima to conclude everything to us.
All right, so thank you so much, Gabby and Marshall. So in concluding this, we saying Ghana as a country has really changed a lot when it comes to the media. Now, when we look at Kwame Nkrumah's era, that is from one leader controlling everything in the 1960s to many people sharing online or sharing stuff online every day. Now, under Kwame Nkrumah, we saw Kwame Nkrumah's era to, he gave us a strong national identity. The Fourth Republic has also created laws to also support democracy. And in this era, that is the social media era, gives the opportunities or give citizens the opportunities to post everything, to speak up in every way. So we as Group 5, this is our presentation. Thank you.